Hi guys, happy holidays. Welcome to an end of the year wrap up video where I'm going to tell you my favorite and least favorite reads from every month of this year, starting with books January through June. These are not all the books. Some of them I rented from the library. Some of them I just didn't want to get off my shelf. January, I had 5 total reads, 2 plays, 3 books. My least favorite book of the month was probably going to book of the month, not sponsored, The Wedding People by Allison S. Patch. This was my January's pick for Let's try that again. This was my book club's pick for the month of January, and I remember tabbing it because I wanted to be able to pull specific moments that I really liked for discussion. Reading some of those tabbed moments now, I don't understand why I didn't like this more. I do specifically remember wanting to DNF it around the 50% mark. I think this was a classic case of just like, I didn't really care or connect to the main characters, so any of the choices that they were making, I didn't really root for / want to know them. I definitely think I'd read this again in the future because I would hope that I would take to it a little bit differently before I fully decide to just write this book off completely, but definitely didn't do what I wanted it to do. But my favorite book of January, The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. This was the 3rd book in the Cruel Prince trilogy. This is a YA trilogy, but don't let this fool you. This romance is insane. I love Carden and Jude so much. I think chapter 21 of this book rivals all of the Yearning and The Wicked King put together. Jude is probably one of my favorite FMCs for like a fantasy novel that I've read thus far. I love her, and the series was just so fun. I gave this a 4.75 stars. February, we had 4 total reads, 1 play, 3 books. Least favorite read was probably Dance Nation by Claire Barron, which is a play that I did a Zoom play reading for. It was fine. I just think I had stronger reads for the month. I do want to say that I really love the structure of it though. It plays around with text size. Just the way that you can read it off the page kind of gives hints to the way that it would be performed on stage, so it's a fun read. My favorite being The Favorites by Lane Fargo. The structure of this is like a documentary screenplay. In between each chapter where we get our main character Katarina's perspective, you get script pages which has like interviews from different competitors. This is about a toxic, keyword toxic, ice dancing couple who went from nothing together all the way to like the Olympic level, world championship level. This was so much fun to read, and I remember actively sweating during the last like 100 pages of this because so many things just kept happening, and this is just like filled with drama. So if you want to read a book that will definitely keep you on your toes, I would recommend that. March, I had 4 reads, all of them books. My least favorite was Iron Flame because that almost put me in a slump and it needed an editor. That's all I'm gonna say. My favorite read of the month, Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. I gave this 4.75 stars. Eleanor is one of my favorite protagonists that I've ever read. She is so endearing. I absolutely love her. There is like a subplot of not really romance, but like a friendship that is deeply impactful to Eleanor in this that just made my heart blossom. I cried. I just felt so many things, and that's all you can ask for from a book at the end of the day. Okay, stay tuned for part 2.